Number 10. Crash Bandicoot Warped It is a 1998 platform game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation. The game follows the main characters Crash and Coco Bandicoot as they travel through time and prevent the villains from gathering the crystals by collecting them themselves. Warped is a platform game in which the player controls Crash and Coco Bandicoot, who must travel through time and gather 25 crystals scattered across time. Number 9. Xenogears is a 199 role-playing video game developed and published by Square for the PlayStation video game console. The gameplay of Xenogears revolves around navigating 3D environments both on foot and using humanoid mecha-dubbed gears. Combat is governed by a version of the turn-based active time battle system. The story follows protagonist Effie Ifong Wong and several others as they journey across the world. Number 8. Chrono Cross. It is a 1999 role-playing video game developed and published by Square for the PlayStation video game console. Chrono Cross features standard role-playing video game gameplay with some differences. Players advance the game by controlling the protagonist's surge through the game's world, primarily by foot and boat. The game features no random encounters. Enemies are openly visible on field maps or lie in wait to ambush the party. Number 7. Final Fantasy VII. It is a 1997 role-playing video game developed by Square for the PlayStation console. The game's story follows Cloud Strife, a mercenary who joins an eco-terrorist organization to stop a world-controlling megacorporation from using the planet's life essence as an energy source. Events send Cloud and his allies in pursuit of Sephiroth, a superhuman who seeks to wound the planet and harness its healing power to be reborn as a god. Number 6. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is a 1997 action role-playing game developed and published by Konami for the PlayStation and Sega Saturn. It features Dracula's Dampier son Alucard as the protagonist, rising from his slumber to explore Dracula's castle, which resurfaced after Richter Belmont vanished. Its design marks a break from previous entries in the series, reintroducing the exploration, non-linear level design. Number 5. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. It is a 2000 skateboarding video game developed by Neversoft and published by Activision. The game takes place in a three-dimensional urban environment permeated by an ambience of punk rock and hip-hop music. The player takes control of a variety of skateboarders and either performs skateboarding tricks or collects certain objects. The game offers several modes of gameplay. Number 4. Resident Evil 2 is a 1998 survival horror video game developed and published by Capcom for the PlayStation. The player controls rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy and college student Claire Redfield, who must escape Raccoon City after its citizens are transformed into zombies by a biological weapon 2 months after the events of the original Resident Evil. The gameplay focuses on exploration, puzzles, and combat. Number 3. Metal Gear Solid is an action-adventure stealth video game developed and published by Konami for the PlayStation in 1998. Players control Solid Snake, a soldier who infiltrates a nuclear weapons facility to neutralize the terrorist threat from Foxhound, a renegade special forces unit. Snake must liberate hostages and stop the terrorists from launching a nuclear strike. Cinematic cutscenes were rendered using the in-game engine and graphics, and voice acting is used throughout. Number 2. Gran Turismo is a 1997 racing simulation video game developed by Japan Studios Polis Entertainment. The player must maneuver a car to compete against artificially intelligent drivers on various racetracks. The game uses two different modes, arcade mode and simulation mode. In the arcade mode, the player can freely choose the courses and vehicles they wish to use. Winning races unlocks additional cars and courses. Number 1. Tekken 3 is a fighting game, the third entry in the Tekken series. It was released to the arcades in 1997. Tekken 3 features a largely new cast of characters, including the debut of several now staple characters such as Jin Kazama, Ling Xiaoyu, Brian Fury, Eddie Gordo, Huarong, and Julia Chong, with a total of 23 characters. The home version includes a new beat-em-up mode called Tekken Force.